All right. Okay. Welcome to our Monday night team called Legacy United. Hey, as you guys pop on, if you could just hit the mute button, that would be much appreciated. I just hear background noise and then it gets an echo on my end. So if you can just do that, I would appreciate it. Thank you. But tonight, Jen Guthrie and I, we are tag teaming this call. We are here to bring you some excitement, some teaching you how to really pitch to your niche, who to talk to in your posting, why social media is so important, and why we run challenge groups every single month. So this is what we're going to do. Get a pen and a notebook. You're going to want to take some notes, all right? So we're just going to start off with a few announcements here quickly. And first off, I want to just congratulate all of our October Success Club earners. Our back office was updated this morning. So, congratulations. And our Success Club incentive for October was our everybody who earned Success Club 5 or higher, you all earned a 15-minute power call with me, and I am super pumped to have that opportunity to chat with all of you on this list. So this week, you can look in Legacy United. I will be updating a Google document. And I'm also sending out an email. So make sure you watch your emails for time slots. So it's just going to be a Google document. And I'm going to take a couple of days to really just hammer out all of these power calls. So you guys will all have different times. And we're going to have fun, all right? So I'm excited about that. Way to go, Success Club earners. Jen, are you waving to me?
Yeah, well, hold on. I think it's gone now. I think I'm looking at the muted. Kimmy, if you could mute for us, that would be awesome. I'm catching a whole lot of feedback. Are you good now? I think it's gone. Okay.
Cool. You guys rock. Thanks, guys. All right. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. My Zoom must have updated, so it's like not how it normally is. So that's why I'm kind of distracted right now. All right. Next up, I'm going to give us a few current stats of our team because this is super exciting watching this. So, those of you who don't know, I have been a coach for a little over 3 years myself. And, our current stats, we have an average of over this past week of 60,000 in team volume, which is amazing. I do believe that may have been a record. For our Quarter Force launch. I am just so proud of you guys who are just driving your businesses forward. This is huge. And we have 73 new coaches who have been added to our network in the last 7 days, which is incredible. And we are, as of today, close to 3,000 coaches in Legacy United. So welcome, new coaches. Welcome if this is your first call. You guys, it starts with one. It started with me making this decision of seeing this team and this vision of long before it would ever exist. And I'm so proud of where we are headed, and I love to watch each of you guys grow. So thank you. And then our leaderboards, I'm just going to quickly go over these because they are posted every Thursday in our team pages. But you guys, you just deserve so much credit and shout outs. I mean, Success Club 10 rock stars already, and it's only the first week. Success Club 5, so many of you who are already on the board, just crushing it. And our Legacy United top PV, personal volume, Jen right there, 1,620 this past week. Incredible. Super proud of you guys for sure. And then next up, we are going to be talking about this cash for Christmas from now up until Christmas. But I just wanted to give you a quick image that will be posted again in all of our team pages on really how to focus on our Christmas bonuses, how to give yourself $1,500. And it's all going to just be through your commissions and then keeping your Shakeology retention. So over this month, we will be focusing a lot of our team call topic right around this, okay? So make sure you're understanding that you are earning money for every challenge pack, and that is why we run challenge groups to help everyone get those results that they truly need. So any questions you guys can post in Legacy United, and we will be happy to really answer those questions for you. And then last but not least on our announcement board is just our November calendar. It's up in our team page. Our challenge pack sales this month are, of course, Quarter Force. We launched. It is only $140. Make sure that you're all doing it, that you are talking about it, that you are posting about it, that you are having fun with it, because this is an incredible, incredible program. I hope you are all in our Quarter Force team-wide test group because I'm telling you, you guys are killing it. Like most of you on here, I'm seeing like your posting is amazing. So let's keep it strong. We have Country Heat, 21-day fix, and 21-day fix extreme. They're also all on sale for $140 this month too. All right, cool. So we are going to roll right into the meat of our call tonight, which is pitching to your niche and really getting to know your target audience. Because this was something that whenever I first started coaching, I struggled with this whole concept because like all that I kept being asked is what type of person are you searching for? What type of person are you looking for? And I didn't really understand how to narrow it down until someone gave me this call to action. They said, list 10 characteristics of your ideal coach, and then gave me a few examples here. But it ideally boils down to you. Like my perfect person to work with is the person who is most like me, who likes the same stuff that I do, you know, was the same Val that I was 3 years ago, who's coming in, and I wanted to build confidence. And I was a mom with two, you know, I am a mom, but my kids were smaller. My husband was military and he was gone all the time. You know, I just really, I needed to lose about 15 pounds and I wanted to tone, but more than just like wanting to really get a huge body transformation, I needed an inside transformation. I needed to feel good about myself. I needed some ambition. I needed something to focus on that was not just about my kids and my husband and me feeling like crud all the time. I needed more. So whenever I really started to lay that out and put it on paper, I was like, okay, I need the characteristics of my future challengers and my future coaches to be like me, someone who goes from, you know, ultimately close to rock bottom to confident, someone who likes to laugh and have a good time, and someone who can be creative and focused and really driven and develop a passion for health and fitness. And, you know, it's not always something that just comes naturally, but just someone who is humble and just entrepreneur mindset. So these were the things that I started to list. And then I just started to go into this, okay, well, I have my list now. So this is the type of person that I need to be talking to when I am posting on social media. Because I came into this business with about 140 Facebook friends, had never posted on Facebook before or Instagram or any social media, did not own a smartphone, did not own a computer. You guys, like if anyone was meant to fail at this business, it was me. Like you would not have known that I would have been a successful coach. What happened is I just took ownership early on and I decided that I was going to figure this all out. And I had to use the best tool possible to grow a business, which is social media. So I had to get out of that fear zone. I had to get out of that, you know, negative mindset of being afraid. And I had to start crafting these posts and started to really focus on attracting my ideal market, okay? And attraction marketing. So, you know, I put together this little image slideshow thing today because this is great posts. These are really, really great posts. These are the things that you should be posting. Transformation pictures, your lifestyle, Jen and her pizza float. Like if you go to her page, you're going to see that girlfriend is always like talking about her pizza and her tacos and stuff. It's not about taking a picture of a salad every day and letting people think that that's all that we eat, because that is not true, right? You know, it's talking about, you know, Jen's love of dogs and my kids and, you know, going out. I'm usually in yoga pants, but then I get dressed up whenever I get to go out with Beachbody events or go out with my family. You know, we have our leadership retreats. We do all have a transformation picture to share. You know, this is the beauty of this business, is that we get to share our life, and by sharing our life and who we are as a person, that is what attracts people to you. Because ultimately, in this business, we are not just selling stuff, okay? You have to ultimately sell a challenge pack to get those 2 Success Club points, but that is someone's life that you get to have an impact and help change by walking them through the program and helping them in the challenge group. So someone is not investing their money ultimately into a product. They're investing into you to walk the journey with them. So what is it going to be about you that they choose you over someone else? It is going to be you making sure that you are posting, the right type of content on social media, that you are being consistent, and that you are showing up every day, even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't have any idea what you want to talk about that day. That's whenever we say everything is figure outable, and this business is figure outable. You just have to make it a priority. So I'm going to go over a few guidelines to posting, and I know that these slides are really small for you guys, so I will make sure that I upload them with the call so you can have them, and they'll be bigger on the screen for you, so you'll be able to use them and go through after you're going through your notes. So a few guidelines to posting. Number 1, make your profile picture and public and able to have subscribers. So whenever you're into your Facebook, there is a followers button that you can turn on. Make sure that you do that. You are shooting yourself in the foot if you are not setting your profile to public and allowing followers. Now, I will say this. I know that it's scary at first. If you have reservations about it, I get it. I'm a military wife. I have kids. It took me about 6 months before I finally took this leap of faith to set my profile to public, because I was so afraid of something bad happening, because we see on the news and everything, just bad stuff about social media. Okay, finally, once I did it, I have not had anything, knock on wood, thank goodness, bad happen. I've only attracted like-minded people, and I've met so many of you because you've stumbled upon my page, right? There are options for you to hide pictures of your kids if that's an issue, or hide other different posts on there. There are always those options, and there's always a block button if you ever find anything that is negative that comes across your page. Remember, you control the content that comes through your page. If someone posts something negative on a picture in a comment, you have the right to delete it. You have the right to go and block someone, okay? So just keep that in mind and just take our advice here tonight, because we are leading by example. We know that this is what works, and this is what will grow a successful business. Now, posting 3 to 5 times a day. This is crucial. It's crucial. You have to show up every single day, sharing the posts like we're on the previous slide, because these are the things that are going to show people that you're going to show up in their challenge groups, that you're going to show up whenever they decide to join your team, that you are there and you are committed 100%, because it literally takes 2 seconds for us to pick up our phone and do a post, take a quick selfie, take a quick picture of whatever it is that we're doing, and post it to social media. And it's always the quality posts that you want to make sure that you're doing. Just something that you would like to see, right? Things that you would stop scrolling and pay attention to that someone else is posting about. And then number 3, knowing your target and your niche market, which is something that we just really kind of went over, just making that list of things, of qualities that you want in a person, because we want to surround ourselves with positive, uplifting people, because ultimately, the saying goes that you are most like the 5 people that you surround yourself with. And I know for me, I decided a long time ago that I was going to surround myself with the people who made me feel better, who made me feel amazing, and made me wanted to, drive forward with a business, be a better mom, be a better wife, continue on my health and fitness journey instead of quitting all the time. That's what I wanted to surround myself with. So figure out your niche market and talk to that person in your post. So every time you're posting, you can say, okay, well, so-and-so, I'm talking to Jen. Like, my ideal customer is Jen Guthrie. So every post that I'm crafting, it's like I'm having a conversation with her. Okay, that's what it means to really talk to your niche market. And then running your Facebook like a mini reality show, that's what it is. People want to see what it is that you have to offer. And then I really advise selecting 5 topics that you focus on about posting. When you come to my page, you will find that I talk about fitness, that I talk about faith, that I talk about my family, freedom, and fashion. That is what you're going to find on my page. That's what I like. That's who I am. You pick your 5 topics and run with it. And before you post something, I want you to stop and ask yourself, if I saw this on my newsfeed, would it stand out? Would it add value? Would it make me laugh? Or how would it make me feel? You really want to connect with your audience, with your followers, making sure that you make them feel something so that way they feel like, okay, I feel like I know her, that I could relate to her or him. All right, check your Facebook wall every day and take in what you would know about you. And if it were a random stranger stumbling across your page and only stayed for about 15 to 20 seconds, would it be enough to friend request you or to subscribe to you? So what that means is, say I'm a stranger coming to your page and I'm like, oh, let me scroll real quick for 15 to 20 seconds. Are they going to know that you're a Beachbody coach? Are they going to know about your life? Are they going to know that maybe you're a mom or you're a dog mom, or you are running a challenge group that you are advertising because you want someone to join your team? Are they going to know you as a person? And then really give what you receive, give referrals, give comments, engage with people in their interests. You want to go and do that with other people on their social media page. That's really what it's all about. And then at the end of your post, this is huge, give a call to action. So if you need, if you're looking for 5 women to join your next challenge group starting on November 28th, after every post, I want you to give a call to action, which simply means, you tell about what your challenge group entails, what you're going to offer, and email me at this, at my email here by November 26th to be included, or private message me for info, or fill out this application. Always a call to action, letting them know how they can take the next step, okay? And then always adding value. You want to add so much value that's not just Beachbody related. You want it to be motivational. You can add nutrition. Recipes were a huge thing that I've always done for people. Whatever I try, it's always been family-friendly, kid-approved stuff. And lessons learned. If our failures, I fail forward every day. I always just talk about that and how I've overcome the obstacles. And, it's just something that is very much relatable to people. Okay, that's what we want to focus on. And then next, I'm going to show you a few do this, not that pictures. Hold on. All right. So we want to grow a network. It's what we're all here for. We are here to grow a business. So a few do's and don'ts. Do for profile pictures, okay? You want a clear picture. You want a picture of just yourself. You don't want a picture of your Shakeology. These are pictures that are from Real-Time Coaches right here. No, you don't. What is people going to do? What would you do if Beachbody did not exist in your mind, if you didn't know anything about it, or maybe you knew of Shaun T or something? You're going to see that person's profile picture. First of all, you don't even know what they look like, so you're not going to stop and scroll. You're going to see a picture of Shakeology, and if you're someone who's never tried it, you're going to roll your eyes, and you're going to think, oh, that person's a salesman. You're going to keep rolling by. Even if it is a picture of you as your selfie in your profile picture with the Shakeology, get it off of there. You don't want to be a billboard on your profile picture. You want it to look pretty, and it doesn't have to be professional. You can literally take a selfie of yourself with good lighting, go outside, and then use that as your profile picture, okay? These are all new, like good examples, and you can just go through and just make sure that it is a clear picture of just yourself. And then if you have a picture of your kids, no one's going to know what you look like, or a picture with you and your friend. Who are they looking at? Are you the person, or is your friend the person? Okay, so make sure that is step 1, that you make sure that you do a great profile picture of just yourself. All right, post things unrelated to Beachbody that might interest your target market. What did I say? Fashion, right? I like fashion stuff. I love makeup. I love to do my hair. So I post stuff about what type of foundation I use, or my powder, or lotion, or dry shampoo is huge for me. Just the things that I use every day. One of my best posts was whenever I took a picture of all of my skin and my hair care products, and I shared that. I posted pictures of LaCroix water because it's carbonated water that I used to be a soda addict, and that's what helped me kick the cravings for that. Just stuff that's really it's not always about Beachbody, okay? And then don't make your Beachbody page a walking billboard. you yourself should be the walking billboard because you're getting results from the programs that you're doing. Not posting pictures of, Shaun T, not posting pictures of Joel and Jericho with Quarter Force. It is you doing it and you getting the results, not them, okay? People will just scroll by and they'll unfollow you. I know because I've been there, all right? Do add value. I have been saying since we started our Quarter Force Challenge group as a team, guys, make your meal plans. It does not have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be all like Excel spreadsheet looking. It can literally be written down on a piece of paper, but take a picture of it and share it publicly. So that way people know, okay, every Sunday, you're going to come to my page and you're going to see that I'm sharing my meal plan. It's going to build trust. You're going to see pictures of my recipes and my meals that I'm making for my family. You're going to see that on my page. I'm going to add that value, okay? And just really just talking about who it is that I am. And one thing that you definitely don't want to post is just posting to just post. These are literally posts from people. So what's everyone up to tonight? Nothing like waking up with a headache, grr. Really? Those are from coaches. Like, I would just not follow them. Like, that's not a good post. So think about what you want to post and make it good. And a tip for anyone, because this is what I did, especially whenever I was newer, I would scroll through some coaches that inspired me, right? Melanie Vitro was one of them, and I would scroll through her stuff, and I'd just find some posts that were really inspiring, and I felt like, oh my gosh, that is my life. That is exactly what I'm going through right now. I would copy it. I would change the wording. I wouldn't copy and paste, but I would use it for inspiration. And I would take my phone and I would just use the notes section and I would just make it and I'd save it. So then whenever I knew at noon I needed a post, then I could just copy that straight from my notes section with a picture that I had already taken, and I could take 5 minutes and do the post and go on my day. Okay, that's how I really started, and it helps. It helps to just have it saved and knowing what you're going to post, at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and then 8 p.m. or something like that. Really just play around with your times. And then Shakeology, right? You don't want to be a salesperson. You don't want to be salesy, so please don't take a picture of your blender and your Shakeology bag. And these are, again, examples. I've done it so many times, but I've learned it does not work. What does work is whenever you tell a story of why Shakeology works for you, why you are a lifer, why you've been drinking it, why you use it, what it makes you feel like, why it's your fast food. And, here's a picture of me and a picture of Jen. That's more lifestyle, not a picture of a blender with your shake. I would keep scrolling past that. All right, and then moving on how to expand your network here through social media. Step 1, all right, go to your newsfeed and find someone in your target market that you haven't talked to recently. I guarantee you that you all have those friends. You're like, man, I feel like I could relate to her. Step 2, comment on 2 or 3 of their recent posts. Leave comments you would want to receive. So don't just, post something silly. Go in and leave a sentence. Say, oh my gosh, your little girl's dress is so super cute. She's getting so big. How's life? Something like that. Or, you look gorgeous. I haven't seen you in years. How's life for you? Something more personal. And so that way they're going to remember you. They're going to be like, oh man, yeah, she did comment on my page. You can send them a private message with the exact same thing, okay? This will build up your Facebook affinity and make it more likely that this friend will see your future posts. So what that means is that every time you comment or send a private message to someone, your posts are going to start popping up in their newsfeed. So they're going to start to see your posts, which are attraction marketing, because you're going to be talking to those people who are like-minded just like you, and they're going to stop and they're going to say, I wonder what this girl's up to. I promise it works. And step 3, all of your friends have an entire network of friends separate from you. So if you see a friend posting on their page, you can go over to their friends page and friend request them. So how we say you should be adding at least 3 new people to your network every day? This is how you do it. So let's say, I'm just going to use Jen because she's right here at the top of my screen. But let's say Jen was not a coach on my team. She was just a random Facebook friend. I would say, okay, well, I feel like I could relate to Jen. So I would go to Jen's page. I would click on her friends list, and I would just start to scroll down through her friends, see maybe if we have a few mutual friends in common with anyone, and I would just hit add friend, friend request, friend request, friend request. That's how I've grown my network. That's how Jen has grown her network. It's, again, the attraction marketing is what this business is all about, because we have to build relationships. And then step 4, if you see that they accept your friend request, go to their timeline and engage on 1 or 2 of their posts. If they don't, worry about it. Or if they don't accept your friend request, don't worry about it. It's okay. Life goes on. You're going to still be successful. You just keep going. But, and then that's whenever you go, and you just do this every day. Take 5 minutes. I promise it does not take that long. Okay, so I see that there's some questions, and I'll get to them here in just a second before I hand it over to Jen, because we are rolling towards the end of my social media tips and tricks. But, I really want you guys to stop and think. These are, which one are you? Which type of customer service person are you? Do you want to be someone who's like a kiosk in the middle of the mall, right? Those people who literally attack you with wanting to use a hair straightener on you, or want to spray you with perfume, or they just literally chase you down the mall. Because I tell you what, I'm like this whenever I'm walking past those people, or like the DirecTV people at Sam's Club. Come on. Like, I literally walk around, so I don't have to engage with them because they just like try to hunt me down. I never want to be thought of like that. That is not how I will ever run a business. Okay, I think I did like my first 2 months. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie. I was that person until I quickly realized I want to be more like Nordstrom. I want to be someone who is, relatable. I want to earn trust. I want to give excellent customer service. I want someone to know that when they sign up with me, that I am going to walk them through their program. When they sign up as a coach on our team, that I'm going to show up to our team calls. I'm going to show up to our trainings. I am going to just give them the best support that I possibly could ever give. And I go above and beyond. I'm going to mail out gifts. I'm going to give, write handwritten notes. And I'm going to do the best that I personally can. I'm going to ask for referrals because that's the type of person that I would relate to. And that's what I want to give my customers, is just that warm, fuzzy feeling that they know that they can trust me, versus that icky person who truly doesn't want to form a relationship. They just want to hunt you down, take your commission, and run. That's not who we are as a team. And I hope that you want to be a Nordstrom and give handwritten notes and make people feel really good, because that's who we are as a team on Legacy United. Because customer service rules, I want you to over-deliver. I want you to make sure that people just know that they can trust in what it is that you say that you're going to do. And stop and think, remember the concerns that you had before you signed up as a coach. What did you need to hear? What did you need to read or see or feel before you jumped in? Because guys, I took a really long time to sign up because I was scared and I was nervous and I wasn't really trusting, and I had tried 100 different at-home businesses before, and I just didn't know what to expect. So I always try to just give everyone else the benefit of the doubt and do unto others as you would have them do to you, because it's just about making friends, helping each other, and paying it forward. This is all that this business is about. So use your social media because it's a tool, and it's a tool that you will sharpen the more you learn how to do it. We don't come in as experts. We come in as people who are knowing that we want to learn and make a difference. All right, so that is truly what it is that we do. Hey, if you guys are not muted, could you hit the mute button? I just hear like a background noise. Thank you. All right, so that's really what I have for tonight for you guys. I'm going to pass over to Jen here as soon as I check the chat bar. Oh, I see you guys were just like talking. Thanks, Jen, for answering. Cool. All right, Jen, are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
Look, I gotta like sit up in my chair because I get so excited. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hey, friends. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little a bit about, for those of you, I know a lot of you, but, you know, I don't know everyone. So let me tell you this. This week on November 5th was my 2-year anniversary as a coach. 2 years. And it doesn't seem like that long because I feel like it was just yesterday. And I really cannot believe that point A actually got me to point B. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that for a second, because I see so many new coaches and newer coaches on our team right now. And the thing that I'm hearing a whole lot of is, oh, November and December are really hard. Nope, that is wrong. Stop it right now. Don't tell your people that. Don't tell your coaches that. Don't tell yourself that. Unless, of course, you want it to be hard, then please, by all means, continue to preach that to yourself. But it's not. And here's why. Because I signed up on November 5th, had no clue what I was doing. I was that person Val sent the link to and took 2 weeks to fill it out too. So did that. Finally got the nerve to click send. It was $160 at the time. So that was a really big deal. And I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe I spent $170 on this thing that I know nothing about. Okay, I asked her, I said, what do I need to do? And she was like, well, you just share your journey. That exact day, getting excited, choking on my spit. That exact same day, I went to my parents' house outside and I took a picture of myself, and it was horribly blurry, and it was of me playing tug of war with my dog. And I said something along the lines of, like, I'm going to start eating better, doing these things so that I can continue to live a life like this. That was my very first post as a coach. Hold on. Can you give me some gum? Jamie's got to give me some gum because I got a little tickle in my throat. So, such a good husband. I did that, and I still didn't know what I was doing. And no one liked the post, maybe like 2 people who I worked with. And I was like, okay, sorry. She posts on Facebook all the time. So I guess that's what I need to start doing. I'm just going to think of stuff and do it. I didn't have my challenge pack yet. Thanks, friend. And so we all know how hard it is when you're a new coach and you don't have your challenge pack. You don't know what to do. Doesn't matter. Still found something to do anyways. Okay. In November. Sorry. Hold on a second. My excitement is getting riled up over here. All right. Continue to post.
Put your hands up, Jen.
I swear I was just about to say that.
Poor little Jen Guthrie.
I love her to pieces. She's all fired up.
Sorry, I had to go do that thing where you put your hands over your head for a second. I just embarrassed, so I didn't want you to see it. Okay. Anyways, so I posted those things because I saw Val doing it. Made no sense to me. And y'all, it was awkward and it was uncomfortable and I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it anyways. Because I had to be successful in this business. Because so many people had already told me that I wasn't going to be successful, that I wanted to be successful. To prove them wrong and just honestly to kind of piss off my parents at the time. Because they were like, that's network marketing. Okay, well now I'm going to rock at it. And you can bet your butt that I was at their house a few weeks ago like, I'm a 5-star diamond. Remember when you said XYZ? Okay, that fuels me. So that's my personality. And that gets me going. Okay. So my point in saying all of that is, if you believe you're successful right out of the gate, you're going to be. But if you sit there and twiddle your thumbs and wait for someone to do it for you, it's not going to happen, okay? So brand new coach 2 years ago, feeling awkward, took horrible pictures. I'm serious. Go back and look. All those do nots that Val shared, my pictures were blurry, partially to the iPhone 4. Excuse there. They looked bad. They didn't make sense. And I didn't ever show myself. I only showed my face because I was too embarrassed to show the rest of myself. I was not about to do a sports bra, anything like that. So my challenge pack comes in the mail. Immediately, I shared a picture of it. And then for the next 21 days after that, I did every single day walking people through this program I was doing. Still didn't know what I was doing, friends. Still had no freaking clue, but I was doing the 21-day fix and I was posting about it on Facebook. I named the program, talked about what I was eating, talked about what was hard, talked about what I liked, talked about how much I hated the freaking resistance band and how I just skipped it a lot. I shared it with people. And I am telling you, at the end of November, I sent Val a message because I wanted her to be proud of me. And I said, hey, I think I'm going to be an Emerald Coach tomorrow. And I hit Success Club 5. Is that what I was supposed to do? And she was like, yes. And here's the thing. Now that I know Val really well, Val was already at her goals for that year. She didn't need a diamond coach at the time, so things were a little slower paced, okay? But she gave me what I needed, but she did not handhold me through this. She did not harp on me, hit Success Club, hit Success Club. She didn't do those things. But I knew that I had to be successful, and this is what everyone said to do, so obviously I have to do it. So November 28th, I think it was, Success Club 5 was in the bag. 3 of the most random people I ever knew that were my first 3 customers. And you know what? All 3 of them bought a Core de Force challenge pack. Full circle moment. Anyways, so that leads me to the next month. Because I shared that fitness journey and I showed people results at the end of those 21 days, I was starting to get confident what I was doing. I had done the program. I knew it. December came and it was easy too because I was sharing my story with people. I was sharing that journey. So if you look at this slide, it says acting as if I was successful. That's what I was doing. They didn't know that I was clueless. They didn't know that I was uncomfortable and awkward and didn't want to do it, and that I wasn't sure how these pictures were, and that in the back of my mind, I was worried what everyone I worked with thought, okay? They didn't know that because I didn't let them see that part, okay? And I'm showing them what was possible. At the very end, I was like, bam, hey, look at me. I did this for 21 days. If I can do it, so can you. Success Club was in the bag for December because of that. Then, guess what? I did the 21-day Fix Extreme when it came out. Continued to document, and the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats. I told my team on our call last night, if you are completing a fitness program from start to finish, sharing it consistently every single day, you are, this is my key word here, guaranteed to hit Success Club. Guaranteed. It is foolproof. If you are not completing a fitness program and sharing your journey on Facebook, then I don't know what to tell you because I don't know. I don't know if it's guaranteed. But if you are doing that, it is guaranteed. That's what I can tell you. It builds your credibility. It builds your reliability. People know you know what you're doing and that you've gotten results, so they're going to trust you. All right. We're going to go to the next slide. Yes, Julia said, crush Core de Force. I love seeing all the day one Core de Force stuff, and that's it. You follow all the way through the 30 days, even on freaking Thanksgiving, and they're going to come to you. All right. Pumping through the difficult stuff. Keeping that vision in mind. So I don't know what a lot of your whys are, but I know that mine is this. Started off, just wanted to make some extra money. Then I was like, oh, what if Jamie could quit his job? Most of you know that. Well, he quit his job, went to grad school. He's a working man now. And I still continue to work. And people say all the time, why do you still work as a teacher if you make so much money with Beachbody? I don't know, because I don't have kids yet, because the insurance is good. Like I can. So I'm here to tell you that this business is 100% doable with a lot of other stuff going on. Someone actually asked me yesterday, they're like, do you know a story of a coach who had a lot going on and became successful? Yep. Okay. It happens. So you have to tell yourself that in your mind. And when it's difficult. So let me get some real talk here. I hear so many coaches say, oh, this is hard. This month is hard. Well, this month is going to be hard. Well, the fall is hard. Well, Thanksgiving's hard. Well, Christmas is hard. Well, guess what? Sure, then let it be hard for you. But don't tell me that, because to me, I'm telling myself it's easy. Every single month. And I'm telling you, it sounds ridiculous, but that mindset can either get you to where you want to be or keep you from where you want to be. You are either going to tell yourself that it's easy and do it, or you're going to sit there and continue to say, oh, it's really, really hard this month. Nope. Bye, Felicia. All right. Coaches quit. Lisa, I'm glad you think I'm funny. Now my team is amazing, and I will be the first to tell you that I adore my team. I think they adore me. Not quite. I'm pretty sure they do. They tell me they love me. They might be lying. I absolutely adore my team. I have loved every single coach who has ever joined my team. I have had needy coaches. I have had independent coaches. I have had blue, red, white, yellow, all the personality types. I love every single one of them. But do you know what? Some of the ones that I love a lot, they quit. And that's okay. But I'm telling you, when I was a brand new coach, none of those coaches I had then are here now. They quit like almost immediately, probably because I had no freaking clue what I was doing and leading the blind. And that's okay. But people say, oh, my coach quit. This is the end of the world. Well, then this is going to be a tough business for you, Sunshine, because they're going to quit, because this business is not for everyone. So you have to put it out of your mind. If a coach quits, oh, well, meet them where they are. They're not there yet. Move on. Find someone who is ready. Be their friend. Continue to support them. Tell them that you love them and that you understand this was a decision best for them, and move on with your life. It's happened to me. Happens to me all the time. I promise you. Val probably knows because she's my upline, so she can see. But if you ask her, I am going to ask her, Val, do I ever come to you and all been out of shape because a coach quit on my team?
Nope.
See, that's why. Because if I do that, and I know myself, if I start to focus on that, it's a slippery slope for me and I can't get back up from it. I will continue to let it eat me. What did I do wrong? What did I think? Nothing. You did nothing. Okay. Someone decided not to do it. Move on. Returned challenge packs. Oh, geez. Where do I start here? So last month, I'm working on Elite this year, and I hit Jamie's account to Success Club every month because it helps. Well, October, I will never say it was hard, but it was a slower month for me, and I couldn't get Jamie's account to Success Club like I wanted to. Well, don't you know, right when I do, someone freaking returns a challenge pack from like 8 months ago, and you know how it all works. Okay, and I could let that defeat me. I could. That was defeating, and it was towards the end of the month. Or I could be like, got to find one more customer. Got to find some way to fix this problem. So it has to be how you look at it. You have to be willing. You can have your moment and your second, but then you have to move past it. Customer service issues. Raise your hands if you've had a customer service issue. Okay. I laugh all the time because we all know you're going to talk to, what was my person's name? Mary the Lamb or whatever. And she's probably going to ask you, like, you're trying, y'all know Mary Lamb. That's who I always get. And I'm like, hey, so-and-so. And I pretend to be one of my customers. I would like to cancel my club membership. Oh, so-and-so, I'm so sorry to hear that. I surely will help you with the same. Okay. I would like to cancel my club membership. Oh, why do you want to cancel your club membership? I would like to cancel my club. People get frustrated. Guys, it's customer service, okay? It's like a billion foreign people in another country doing their best to follow a script and answer your question. Be patient. It's okay. You have a customer service issue, it's going to get fixed. And here's the other thing. I tell, like when I have a serious issue, go to your star diamond upline or your 5-star diamond upline. They have access to the diamond line, and those problems can be fixed immediately. I can't tell you how many people that I've seen like quit because of customer service. What a ridiculous reason to throw your dreams away. Okay. I'm just going to say, get over that. It's not that big of a deal. And not dragging people. I find that in this business, it's great to be part of a team and be together, especially once you've been in it for a while and you hook up with like success partners and you find people. If for 1 second, the people you're surrounding yourselves with, even if they're coaches, are attaching their anchor to you and tying around your leg and you're starting to feel that backwards pull, you have to cut that rope because it is not worth it. You cannot go down with somebody else. I've seen it even amongst my own team. Let me finish and it will make sense what I'm saying. So I have new coaches come in. I try to pair them up with success partners. One told me the other day, this person's saying all of this negative. Well, I need to be concerned about that because what is that doing to my coach? That's going to bring her down. Okay, you cannot have that. That is poisonous. Do not drag people along with you. Do not wait for people. Do not say, well, I'm racing towards this goal, but my success partner is here, so I'm going to slow down. No, this is your business. Move forward and cut the cord when you have to. And working with the willing. My favorite quote is Brittany Leggett. Some will, some won't. Who cares? Who's next? And that sounds insensitive, but it's not. Because this business, I was telling Val this today, it really isn't for everyone. If a coach joins your team and they're excited and they didn't understand that they have to build relationships with people, it's okay that Beachbody may not be a good fit for them. It's okay. That is an okay thing. Not everyone is going to be able to do this. Work with the ones who are showing up every single day, posting every single day, doing their vital behaviors every single day, because whether they're hitting Success Club or not, they're showing up, they deserve your attention. Work with the people who are giving you something. All right. And family and friends doubting. I am the queen bee of this, except for Jamie. I've been very blessed. Jamie's always been very supportive. My parents, I swear, are still like, what the heck is she doing? Like, they're supportive on the outside, but I can tell, like, this is what they say. I'm like, oh my gosh, this happened with Beachbody, blah, 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 blah. And this is my dad. And I love my dad, so don't get me wrong, but this is what he says. Make sure you put aside for your taxes. That's what he says every freaking time. And I tell Jamie, I'm like, God, why can't they just be like, oh, congratulations. And like, I'll test it. I'm like, hey, watch this. Hey, so I made X amount of money with Beachbody this week. Are you setting aside for taxes? It is every time. So like, that is doubt. They don't believe in this, and that's okay. Move past it. All right, let's do the next slide. Oh, and I forgot to say, keep your vision in mind. Like, at the end of the day, there are times in this business where I'll like, ugh. But you know, at the end of the day, I also want to have kids and I want to be home to watch them be little babies, and I want to see them through kindergarten and whatever stuff parents do. I couldn't tell you because I'm not there yet in life. But to be able to have that choice to me is worth every bit of that difficult stuff, okay? And I do have that choice. So 2 years of pushing through a few difficult things for this kind of freedom, yes, it's worth it. It is absolutely worth the $160 I spent on the 21-day fixed challenge pack, okay? And those of you who are brand new to this business and you're not quite sure and you can't see that yet, I was there 2 years ago, and that's not that long ago. I was 23 years old, had no freaking clue about life at all. And here I am now talking to you about this, okay? So you have to be able to see that vision for yourself and that have that mindset of, I am already successful. Whether you've done anything or not, you're already successful. All right, put yourself out there, revise and repeat. Okay, so you have to have the progress to stay accountable. You have to constantly be doing your program. Share your story. If you're adding 20 new friends a week, they don't know what your transformation looked like 6 months ago. Share it again. Use your old material. When I am struggling on social media, I go back to my post that got a lot of traction last year and I copy and paste that bad boy with a new picture for this year. And guess what? It does just as great as it did the year before because it's new people seeing a story. Recycle it. You have to grow as a leader every single week. There are things like, what they say, I think they said at Summit, can't remember who said it. I said, when things are going great, put the spotlight on your team and your challengers. And when things are going not so great, that's when the spotlight has to go on you. And it's really hard to do that sometimes and think, wow, my team's struggling. Yep, it's going to rise and fall with the leader. So get ready to look in the mirror and be able to grow from whatever happened that week. You have to visualize and get past the fear. I actually did a post about this tonight because I have a few new coaches who are really scared about what people think of them. So I did a post because how many people out there think they want to be a coach with me, but maybe they haven't reached out or responded to me because they're scared of what someone's going to think. Well, there, I just did a post about it. So now they can go read it and be inspired by it. Plan ahead and do the work. So I work full-time. A lot of us work full-time on here. A challenge group, daily check-in, all right, I'm going to be real, is not hard. A challenge group daily check-in should be non-negotiable, okay? Your best coaches come from your challenge group, and if you're not showing up, why in the freaking world would they show up? Because you didn't even show up. If you're not logging, if you're expecting them to log a workout in Shakeology and you're not logging a workout in Shakeology, shame on you. If you're expecting them to comment on a Facebook post, but you're not, shame on you. And then let's say they become a coach on your team. Do you think they're going to participate in anything if you're not? No, shame on you. I don't mean that to be negative. I mean it as in a positive. Give yourself a gut check. Decide what you need to do. Don't dwell on it. If you've been slacking, fix it in the morning and you'll be good to go. All right, because I slack. But write down your group. So like right now I have a Core to Force challenge group with challengers in it. I have a team-wide Coach Basics. And I just got added to one of Val's phase groups. So every single morning before I leave for work, I'm going to go check in those 3 groups and do what needs to be done. That should be the first thing you do in the morning, all right? And your best coaches come from challenge groups. So if you're not doing that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. All right, next slide. Make sure I covered all my notes. All right, self-evaluation time. Is your effort well-rounded? When you talk about your business and the behaviors, are you talking about the best day or every day? And where do you need to be a little more constant? So we all know that consistency is the key to success. So this is going to be my challenge for every coach on this call tonight. If you're not already starting a program today, start one tomorrow. Let tomorrow be your day one if it's not today. And you commit to yourself right now that you are going to do this, whether it's 21 days, 30 days, and you are going to post about it at the same time every single day. And I promise you, someone is going to join your next challenge group. But if you post about it every other day and that's the only time you're on social media, can't promise it then, okay? This is an every single day. You post 3 to 5 times a day. One is that challenge that you are completing yourself. And people will say, well, I don't get a lot of traction. Who freaking cares if you get 1 like and that person joined your challenge group at the end? I think that's way better than having 20 people who didn't, okay? Yes, Julia said not 10 times a day. 3 to 5 times a day. I would not post more than that. I personally only do 3. That's it, because it's all I have time for in my life. Trust the process, do the work, and make adjustments. So I know I dished out a little bit of tough love, but it's really not that tough. Because at the end of the day, all you have to do to be successful in this business is tell yourself that you're successful. Okay? I still have plenty of days where I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know. I'm really stressing right now because I feel like XYZ and I feel like XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And I'm a horrible coach and this happened and this happened and this happened. I have those days. So I'm not trying to tell you that. But what if that was my mindset from the very beginning? And what if that was my mindset now? Would not be a 5-star diamond. Nope. Wouldn't have happened because I didn't even believe in myself. So how could I believe in other people? It has to start with you. All right. Trust the process, do the work, make adjustments along the way. And this is the best part about this business. So some of you I can see on your faces are maybe like thinking, ooh, I forgot to do my challenge group, or ooh, maybe I haven't been consistent on social media. It's okay. It happens. But do you know what the beautiful thing is about being a coach? You wake up tomorrow and you get a whole new day to do it all over again and fix it. And it's fixed. It's fixed like that. It's not this, oh my gosh, woe is me. I have to quit because I missed one day on social media and nobody likes me or my post and I just have to quit. Does not have to be like that. Figure out what the problem was, fix it for tomorrow, move forward. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an elementary school teacher. Excuse the dramatics. Okay. And social media post checking. And we just kind of going to wrap this up here. 3 to 5 times a day. Are you providing proof that you're doing your program? Okay. And I know, like, if you guys don't follow Lisa, I get inspired by her workout stuff all the day. Anybody who goes, I don't know what I just said, every day, all the day. Everyone who goes to Lisa's page, they're going to be inspired and they're going to look through and see that she's a coach and be interested in what she's doing because she's a freaking beast and she shows it every single day with her little gym videos. Yeah, creeping Lisa. Are you adding value? I love how Val said she shares recipes. Absolutely. Every Wednesday, I know several of us do this, Recipe Wednesday. Just give a recipe to people because they like it. Or you can even be a little stingy. I used to do this and say, for 30 likes, I'll give you the recipe to this homemade whatever. And people will be all over that crap because even though they could Google it, they want you to tell them the recipe, okay? Are you using images that are personal? So a lot of times I see coaches say, you know, join my challenge group, blah, 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 quarter force picture. Nah. What does that sound? No, don't do that. Put a picture of yourself. And if you don't have a picture with weights, just be like, okay, they'll like it. It's good. Are you breadcrumbing for the coach opportunity? So this is my rule of thumb when it comes to posting. 1 time a day about my challenge that I'm completing myself. 1 time a day about a coach. A coaching post. And it can be as simple as, I love being a coach because I've met a great community of people. Just jabbing that word in there. And then the third one's whatever I feel like doing. All right. Are you branding yourself outside of just health and fitness? So Bonnie Engel talks about this a lot. And I am guilty of this. When we become coaches in our first couple of months, for some reason we become fitness experts. And we have all of this knowledge that we like to give people. I did that. I was like, oh yeah, you need to drink this and eat that. And I didn't even know, okay? But I was not acting like myself. I had to like struggle for a minute and find where I fell in there, which is like Val said, pizza, tacos, whatever. And that fit with me better. And it helps me more than trying to act like some fitness guru that I am not. And if you are, then that's great. You do that part for yourself, whatever you are. And you know, Bonnie Engel always says, how do you make yourself stand out in a sea of 400,000 coaches? You just be yourself. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you stand out. And it seems so simple, but I think we like to overcomplicate it. Are you being real and relatable? Share your struggles on there, guys. Are you talking about personal development? Yes. Personal development is where it's at. And if you are not doing personal development, you need to start tomorrow whenever we fix things. Are you engaging your readers in conversation? Yes. Okay. And are you recognizing the success of how others? All right. This is kind of going into recognition. I've learned, I feel like over the past month, recognition doesn't always have to be a coach thing. Recognition can just be something on anybody's Facebook page. If you saw somebody won an award or you saw somebody's kid, go celebrate those little things. So some of you are like, I don't have anybody to recognize. Well, only the 5 billion people on social media. Pick one and recognize them, okay? We make things too hard. So we're going to keep it really simple. And this is my call to action for you guys. I've given you like 20, so one more won't hurt. Be successful in your mind. Decide right now that you are going to be a successful coach and do what you have to do to get there. Here is all it is, because I'm about to tell you the secret. To be a successful coach, you have to believe you're successful, make everyone else believe you're successful, act like you're successful, and complete your fitness program and post about it every day. That's it. That's the things. Those are the things. Hashtag all the things. See? There, for you. And it's like we get caught up. I was telling somebody this. I think it was Alden. We get caught up in trainings and this and finding our perfect brand and what font matches with our brand and what color is our personality and blah, blah. At the end of the day, guys, it's so much easier than that. Share your fitness story on social media and inspire others to join you, and you will reach those goals. So I guarantee it. And that's all I got.
Isn't she great?
Oh, in time. 1 minute to spare.
I love this. This is so great. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for pairing up with me tonight. Did you guys take away some pretty good tips tonight? Like, let's see it. I know I took my Energize before this call. Yay, Lisa. I always take my Energize at 7 o'clock on Monday nights before our calls. And then I'm wired and I'm like ready to go for the rest of the night. I'm already sitting here. Ooh, I need to go in my challenge groups and make some live videos because I'm pumped up.
So I see
Lisa's. It's not an octopus.
I see some in the chat. So Brittany, where are you, friend? Sweet friend, where are you? Hold on. I just saw her. There she is. So Brittany is a coach in my downline, and this is what I'm going to tell you. It's so hard because I'm a teacher, and I got shiz at work too when I first became a coach, and I still do. But now they can't say anything to me because I make it up here on Facebook that I'm a celebrity. They don't know that I'm not, but I make them think that I am. So do a post, like go check out the one that I did tonight about not caring what people think. And I'm challenging you this week sometime, doesn't have to be today, do something similar to that. It's going to be out of your comfort zone, but it's going to be worth it. And I hate to say like shove it up, but do that sometimes. It's good for people. They need it. All right.
Here, I'm going to real quick, Jen, because there was something else that I did. I was reading through. And you know what? There's always going to be people who think badly about Beachbody or make fun of what we do as coaches. And you know what? There's a couple reasons for that. Number one, they're unhappy with their own self or their own life, or they know that they're not motivated enough to make a change. Number two, maybe they have been burned by a Beachbody coach who shouldn't have been a Beachbody coach, who sold them something and left them high and dry. And it's really hard to do a program and get results by yourself. We all know that, right? So just always, again, treat people how you want to be treated. Kill them with kindness. Our moms would always tell us when we went to school every day, that I tell my kids every day before they go to school, treat people how you want to be treated. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that you truly, just put your smile on your face and that you offered a helping hand. You know what? If someone's like, well, I tried a program and it didn't work, ask if they have a coach. And if they say no, or my coach ditched me, say, hey, let me add you to my challenge group. Offer a helping hand and help them get some results, because I've done that more times than I can count in my business. You know what? It makes me feel really good. It makes them feel really good. And it gives us as a whole, as a team, as a community, Team Beachbody, a good reputation, right? I mean, it truly does. So you never know what's going on behind the scenes with people.
I just saw the thing that said, watch out, Julia's smiling. She's about to snap a screenshot of us all unprepared.
I love it.
She does that crap. Brittany, I don't know if you saw my comment. Add me to your challenge group. Okay.
Anybody else have any questions? Because we are happy to answer.
All right, now say it with me. November is easy. Say it, everybody. You don't have to unmute, but you need to say it.
November is easy, guys. Yay, I see the list moving. It is.
Believe it, own it, crush it.
Absolutely.
Vote for Jen.
I love it. Jen for president. And I love seeing some of my brand new coaches on here tonight. You guys rock. Love it. All right, we are going to let you go because it has been 1 full hour. We are so appreciative that you took your time out of your Monday. Plan for next Monday. Get your coaches on the call. Get our team. I want to have to invest in the upgraded version of Zoom to get 100 people on our calls. Okay, so let's do this. I'm so proud of you guys. Let's just make this a rockin' month, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, Julia. I love you. We're watching her do this. Bye, guys. Have a great night. See ya.